Yep.
Uh-oh. Put chocolate in my mouth and went live. That wasn't smart. I was saying that's a big-ass snake behind you there. Do I know that snake? Pam?
I
Hello?
think it's one of yours, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Hey, Mark. Welcome, welcome. Um, Thanks for showing up. Wasn't sure we were going to get to stream today or not, but hopefully we'll get some people in. Just put the notice out like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So what do you got going on today, Pam? What are you up to?
Not much. Gotta make myself something to eat when the show's over. Get angry.
Yeah.
And make some coffee.
That sounds good. I had a cup when I got up, but that's been a while. It's been a minute. I've been making my coffee too strong, I think. Because I toned it back a little and the taste is so much.
Now comes Aquatics. Hello.
Hey, Jeff. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. We're just sitting here talking. Not about reptiles yet. But along the pet line, guess who's got an appointment at the vet on the 10th? You'd never guess with all these animals. I'll give you a clue to get their nails trimmed. That doesn't help either, does it? What about his beak trimmed? It is Pretty Boy Floyd. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to get him to go in a small cage on demand or command the day of his appointment. Good, good, good. We're all doing good. We're just hungry, but we're doing good. That is one of my corn snakes, I believe, or that could be. Huh. No, I don't know who that is. You've drawn a few of my snakes. So we've got the link. Pam's posting that periodically, and I've tried to pin it, and there's no way for me to pin it. I should go back over there now and see. I'm hungry too. Thinking pizza.
Oh, pizza sounds good. But
On the way home from.
I've got a few frozen dinners out in my freezer, so I'm gonna
That's the deal.
decide what I want. But I think I've got a lasagna, so I might do a lasagna.
Oh, that sounds good. I was at the store today and I bought more frozen stuff than usual, like things just to microwave. It's too hot. It's 95 here right now. I did stop on the way home from the Ark yesterday at that Italian place I like, and I got a small pizza. And if you get any size pizza, you can get the same size for $4.98 or something. So of course, I got the.
That's a good price.
And it's handmade right there. It's a place, the Gemelli's. Anyway. So I got that, but I ate about a third of that pizza because I didn't get the smallest. I got the 12-inch. So I ate about a third of it, and then I've still got all that. Then I've got a whole nother pizza, and I'm thinking I need to find somewhere to go and take that second pizza or freeze it. But their pizza was not nearly as good as like their subs and their gyros, and just not nearly as good. I was really surprised. Either that or my taster's off. I can't tell. It's hot up here in Michigan today too. Oh man. Anybody without air conditioning, I feel bad. Pam, you don't have air, do you?
No.
Are you using your little cooler thing or?
I haven't yet today because it's like overcast and the house isn't like super hot. It's 85 outside, but the sun's not beating on the house at all. So we've been having the thunderstorms in the afternoon still. So I'm not sure. It kind of looks like there might be one wanting to come in now. So
is your humidity low though, or is it high?
It's fairly low.
That's what kills me. is the humidity. I mean, I can mow at 90 degrees and all that, but if the humidity's also 90 or 70, 75, I can't hang
Cat, hello.
Hey,
It
Trash
was
Cat.
Trash Cat's birthday a couple days ago.
I know. Happy belated. Got to tell her happy birthday on your stream, but
Jenny Lynn, hello.
hey, Jenny Lamb. I was telling Pam before we started that Anthony, had agreed to come on, but he said to remind him, and I didn't. And I thought of it this afternoon, but since I didn't remind him, he didn't ask off, so I messed that up. But he'll come on again. I just have to get a date and then set a reminder to remind him. And I was talking to Sarah that, well, of course, Jenny knows her. She has one of her snakes, maybe more than one. Anyway, I was talking to her. She's posting up some gorgeous babies that she sired there or had there. And I've shared actually a couple of her things to Reptiles. But I told her when I commented on her post that we need to have her come on again. And she said anytime or something like that. I thought, holy God. So I said, how about right now? But she hadn't seen the message yet. So it's swamp hot here. Ooh. Where are you at, Trash Cat? I can't remember. That's enough chocolate because I need to eat a sandwich after this. And I was telling Pam that, speaking of fluid, Trash Cat, he's got an appointment at the vet coming up the 10th. It's hopefully my day off. If not, I'll have to leave the ark and go. It's a Thursday morning to get his nails done. And so the tech said, well, if they need their nails done, they usually need their beak too. And I thought, oh my God, I know he's going to act out. I don't know, Jenny, if those are what she posted. I commented on a couple of them. She's got one that I thought looked like a normal or a natural, but then she called it, she can look at them and tell. She's awesome. Called it like 4 different things. And I started looking and I said, yeah, let's see all that stuff in it now. But when we do get her back, I was going to see if she would let me show her a couple of mine and see what she thinks they are. I know it's hard to tell colors, across the intranet and the cameras. Pam, one of your ears keeps sticking, that poor snake.
Is it doing weird stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, they both went inside of him. Okay. But he doesn't seem to mind.
The snake is eating them.
Yeah, well, they'll do that with mice, of course. Oh my God, I'm going to have so many mice because I didn't get my mice separated and they were doing the nasty before I realized it.
Oh no, so you're going to have some baby mice again.
Yeah, but I think about 6 or 7 of those 11 are females. So what I'm focusing on right now is gradually getting the ones out that I know are males. They pull their little testicles up. I really won't remember how I read that. They pull their little testicles up inside of them. If they're frightened or they're running or you're trying to net them or anything, they disappear. So you have to catch them when they're like got everything hanging out, kind of, And that's not easy.
I keep telling you, you better get them separated or you'd be having more babies.
Well, I think I'm going to take those males back to him. I know what will happen to them, but if they ended up staying here with all the babies I've got coming, that might happen to them here. It really made me feel weird to think about feeding them to the snakes, but they're not like tame. Like I can't pick them up. They don't bite me, but I can't pick them up and hold them and pet them and stuff. I'm sure I could. I had to give the...
You need to just bite the bullet and go ahead and feed them.
I know. But what would have been the point in saving that mother, and her babies? I guess.
Well, because you still got all the other ones.
All the other ones.
You just can't keep all of them.
Oh, yeah, feed the boys.
And if you take them back to the pet store, somebody else is going to feed them. And you'll still have to buy mice.
Right.
So you
But
might as well use them yourself.
it's partly your fault because I was planning on sending you half of them.
Yeah, but you can't mail mice because I looked it up. They have to be like sent through the airport.
Well,
You're
I
not
could
going to
like
go run into the airport to pick up a mice.
I could label them as snakes or lizards or something. FedEx just asks you; they don't look. Because I sent Mike that snake that time that he got at, one of the shows, Serious King Snake, and they just asked me what it was, and I said it's a little bitty snake, non-poisonous. And I told them it was in a plastic container with air holes and then lots of padding around it, and then holes in the box because they saw the holes in the box. So, and I was gonna say about the rat. I have to get a rat, a live rat. I hate that because this new snake, the big Malaysian blood python, was supposed to be eating frozen thawed. But oops, I think he probably just told me that so he could sell it. But anyway, I've got it now, so it's my responsibility, and it won't eat frozen thawed. I'm
Hey,
trying to.
Bunny.
It will eat mice or rats, but it's always, hey, bunny, mice can get pregnant. I found that out, bunny. What I had been reading, the two sources I had been reading, see, that's what you need to look at more than a couple of places. Apparently, one of them said 3 months, and one said 3 to 4 months. And so I'm like, these bastards must be mice proponents. They're trying to get people to, let the mice breed. So they had already bred by the time I had started, but I never see them do it. I just see the males sniffing of them and stuff. But they've bred, and I think they are several of them, if not all of them, pregnant. So whatever. But the big mouse, the big rat that I get every week, I always feed it last to the big snake because he smells of course, the mice and the rats in the room. He's got a screen on his top, and so they can smell that. They know if you've got mice in the house. Of course, that's how they find them. But I give him the rat last, and when I took the rat out this time on Wednesday evening, it was a solid black one, and I always think, oh, you're so pretty. I always think every one of them's pretty, or every one of them shouldn't, be fed and all that. So that's my downfall. But I took the black one out by the tail, and then I, held it like a puppy or something, and I started rubbing it, and it didn't try to jump or anything. And then it started squeaking and making little noises, and like it like it accepted that I was rubbing it. And I thought, well, I should probably do that every time, get it to relax so it's not afraid, and then put it in. I don't know. It sucks. It depends on the species. One mouse can have 50.
That's
What?
what I was
Oh,
telling him too, Bunny. He just needs to start feeding them to the snakes. He's just got to do it. He was talking about taking them back to the pet store, but then that guy will sell them to somebody to feed to their snakes, and he'll have to turn around and buy more mice to feed his snakes. So
just
it
have
don't
to
make
do
no
it.
sense. Just go ahead and feed some of them.
Hey, Mark. Howdy, Mark. Thanks for coming in and thanks for hanging in with us. And guys, if some of you don't know Mark, Big Easy Support Group, he's got a really interesting chat that he does live stream. And he's been in our fish fam for a long, long time. I think Mark was in the fish fam when I joined a few years ago. 50 month, 50. So that would be, so if I have six females, well, the mother's seven. There's 6 or 7 girls, the little ones. So say seven fives is what, 35? So that's 350 mice. Holy moly. And I don't want all of that in here either. They don't stink because I don't let them, I clean them every 2 days. And I kind of do them like my snakes, but I do put a glove on for them. But they're good about, you know, putting all their stuff in one spot. So that makes it easier to scoop it out with a glove and then all the little pieces. And then I just spray it with the chlorhexaphene or whatever. Evidently it doesn't bother them. It's supposed to be safe for snakes and stuff. And wipe it out. So the only odor I get is from the aspen, but I've had that anyway, you know, with the snakes. So it really hasn't changed the quality of my life. It's just got all those damn mice now. The little one that, the wild one that Tibby had, it's doing really good with the one I had to take out that I saved another time a couple of weeks ago. They tried to kill it and they almost did. So I put those two together, the wild one and the new mouse that they didn't want with them. And it's going to drop its tail about halfway down. I guess they bit his tail so much. It looks like it's going to come off any time. I'm keeping an eye on it. It's just a real skinny little tail, but I bet it doesn't feel skinny to him. I learned all of this typing, all of this trying to
Thank you,
eradicate
Jenny.
the mice in our house. Pam loved the drawing behind you. Well, are the mouse that are in your house the same as these feeder mice, or are they wild mice? I'm hoping that the wild mouse are what you're talking about, and I have one of those. He's my cutest mouse. I wish I just had him. Wish I'd never saved that pregnant mother. I wish. But I don't want. They're taking up space too. They're in 3 different containers, so I need that space back. I just ordered a new snake from that Luxor Reptiles, and he messaged me back and asked for my zip code to calculate the shipping. They're the ones that are in Utah, near Salt Lake City. It's shocking how fast they reproduce. You'll be overrun before you know it. I know you have such a big heart, Bob, but mice are snake food. I know. And somebody else, it was actually on that live stream last night, the Luxor Reptiles. They had a couple of the great big snake breeders that are friends of theirs, and that they actually work with and learned from and all that. TK Reptiles was one of them, or JK. Anyway, they do videos at those places too. Check them out if you're interested in good reptile channels. You guys that like reptiles. Luxor, Luxor, I can't pronounce reptiles. They're on TikTok a lot, but they do have the other platforms. And they got an awesome snake in Wednesday, a 6-foot, gorgeous snake. But the guy that I was talking about that has the big place, God, about 5 rabbit trails to find my way back. He was in this chat last night in the comments, and people were talking about the feeding, like having to feed rabbits and pigs and stuff to some of their snakes that are really big. And that guy said, well, that's just tribal. That's part of it. You don't talk about that. That's just part of having snakes. That's tribal stuff. You keep that among you, and you hate it, and you do what you have to do. But if you're going to keep snakes, you have to feed them. Even though this Luxor does not feed any live food, unless a snake won't eat, or it's to get a baby started, or everybody says they don't, but you're not going to let a snake starve. Some people do. They let them starve or get so far gone. That's one sweet baby you got there. Thank you for changing the subject. That's Worm, and that sweet baby's looking at my special dark chocolate nuggets, Hershey nuggets, that I've got a bag open over there. That's the Worm. I told on Worm the other day she has never pooped outside ever. Never, ever, ever. Look at her. If she goes on her pads, she's a good girl. When she pee-pees, she gets double treats. She goes on her pads when she doesn't, but she'll pee-pee outside. She's a good girl. She's a good girl? Yeah. She's a good girl. She's trying to when she wants attention, she always taps me on the face. It's a good way to wake up. Come on. Come on. Yeah, she's a good girl. Where's Star at, Pam? Mitch McConnell. Pam, where's Star at?
She's laying down here somewhere underneath of me.
How do they do with the heat? Well, I guess okay if it's not that humid. We have one dog that the vet actually messaged me and reminded me that because of her heart problems, that's Tisha, that she's be a very high risk for heat stroke. And no more than 5 minutes, no more than five. And if she can go quicker than that, then just right out and back in. So we're timing her visits at the ARC. She's 95, like I said today. So she said anything over 87, she can be out no more than 5 minutes. They're seeing people bringing in dogs with heat stroke. So you knew Tisha, didn't you? She's a mean old heifer.
Red Laser, hello.
Hey, Red Laser. Face blue smiling. How many people are even in here? 10. I'm surprised that we've got even 10 people, Pam. It's because you're so hugely popular.
I see a princess behind you.
Granny, come around. Princess, come on. Oh, she'd already gone to her chair. Come around on this side. Oh, go over there. Go right there. She's such a smart little dog. Hold your head up so they can see you. Here, let's fix it so they can see you. Granny's a good girl. Sit right there. There she goes. Princess is a good girl. She runs a tight ship too, let me tell you. Any dogs start to growl or get into anything, she's right there. There's your mama. You better behave. Good worm. Oh God. Yep, there's Granny. She came up here to help me take care of you. She's such a good dog, but you know she's still. Part of it may be her breed, but she still has a hard time relaxing and accepting affection and all that. She'll do anything I tell her to do or ask her to do, but it's so rare to get her to snuggle like laying down or something. Yep, she's not that kind of girl. I don't know what kind of life she had before. Yeah. And you have Mario that loves to snuggle with you. People talking in here. I saw your message, Pam, about. Oh, should I not talk about that? I said I saw your message about something you're about to do art-wise, but then I caught myself. Should I not talk about that, or should I?
Nah.
I'm glad I caught myself. I'm gonna tell him she's gonna pose nude for a class of artists. No reaction. See there? Pam, have you ever painted a nude subject?
A what subject?
Nude.
A nude? Yeah.
N-U-D-E.
Yeah.
Other than a cow's butt.
I did it. I've done a couple nudes.
Did you sell those?
Yeah.
Huh. Were they commissions or just?
No, I just did them.
Yeah, you're right, Trash Cat. They know I got TREATS and came running in a while ago and putting things away. I shouldn't have told them, but they always know when I come in with grocery bags. They have that word. Always. And we switch it up, so they're always eager to see what they get. Yeah. Well, should I show a snack or two? No. I was looking to see if I had any snakes that were busting at the seams to get out. Everybody is asleep. Let me look over on this other side. Hold on a minute. everybody's asleep, but let me show you this. I'm going to blow myself up. So I told you Wednesday that that's when I get my live food and anything else I need at the pet shop. So these cages have dead crickets in them. So, but I got one mouse that no one would eat, and I put him in with the ball pythons that are mating, and they wouldn't touch him. So I got one of those extras out and gave it to the Brazilian rainbow, and all they have to do is go in front of his front door, and they're snatched. So then I finally brought that mouse over here and put him in with one of my newest snake, that female, that big female that I've been trying to mate. That was Wednesday night, Pam. Look at this. Can you see him? Are you there?
Yeah,
Can you see him?
I'm looking. Oh yeah.
So, and right over here sleeping is a 4-foot ball python. So he's gone through 3 ball pythons, and nobody will touch this specific mouse. So I don't know what the hell's up with that. That little girl's awake. And she's waiting on water too. Anyway, Blue-eyed Lucy's in her water bowl. Nobody's awake. I don't know why. But otherwise, I would get somebody out. We'll see if this gopher snake will come up. Usually, if I fool around with her cage, she'll come right up. She's got such a strong feeding response. Here she comes. She's one I really like you to do, Pam, to draw. She's so pretty. Chad, I'm not ignoring you. I'll be back.
She's looking at it.
She's watching my hand, and she knows the unclipped cooking of the locks. See, it doesn't scare her. She's like, yay, feeding time. She's a gorgeous snake. Those people I keep talking about, the Luxor reptiles, they have the eastern indigo snakes, and they're
Yeah.
predicted to go extinct in the wild in the next 10, 20 years. And it's 4,000 to 5,000 to buy one of them. That's
Wow.
wild, captive bred. So they're going to have some next spring. So I asked them if they would take a down payment or what, and they said no. They, being a member of their channel and stuff, that when they had eggs, plus me buying a snake, I hope will give me. I don't know that I can pay 4,000 for them, but those are gorgeous snakes. But her dark areas kind of remind me of them because they have the keeled scales and it catches the light so many different ways besides flat. And hers are like that. Yeah, and they're really intelligent. They're colubrids like the gopher snake and the corn snakes. These guys are too lazy to get up. They know I'll feed them late tonight. And I'll sling up under the light. And there's the worm. And the coffee on the chair. All right. Is the pet line waiting for Bob? They got love in their eyes. Yeah, they do. Yep, they do. So it's quiet around here. I don't know where Floyd is. I forgot I left him out while I was gone for an hour to the grocery. So these guys are up. They're always ready to eat. I better make sure he's still in one piece. There's the Yazzie on the bed. Yazzie, Pam's on here. You better come on in there. There he is, staring at himself right in the mirror. I know. Come on, Pam's on here. Come on, Pam's on here. Come on. There he is. All right, here we go. He's gotten really good.
Hi there. Hello.
I haven't seen him for 2 or 3 hours, so he probably will start talking to me. He hissed in my ear. Yeah, look at there. There's old Holly in the box. That's what my new little computer came in. There she is, looking like she's on her last breath. Yeah. Let's go on in here and see what's what. You need to talk. Chat us up a little bit. What do you think? Say hello.
Hello. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Oh.
Hello. He's going to be so mad at me, I bet, after that vet trip. But he's really gotten lovey-dovey with me. Sits with his little head under my neck. I'll tell you something. They can bite like hell. The other day, Worm jumped up and was over here on the left side of me, and he reached across to bite her, and he bit my nose hard. I was surprised it didn't break the skin. It's sore. I was mad. I made him go away. Yeah, you bit me. Yeah. I know. You got crazy paradise going. Crazy paradise.
Hi there.
Say hello. Those claws are sharp. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, hopefully he'll feel better with his beak and nails trimmed. I got him some special stuff a while ago. You a good boy? No tongue. No, he tries to slip the tongue. Yes, you do. No tongue. Oh, boy, he sure did come around fast. Yeah, I think a lot of it was that he had been grieving that lady for several months. So, yeah. You getting settled in? Huh? Are you? Are you? Where you going? Where you going? I got bit by a parakeet and that hurt. I can only imagine. Oh my God, I thought he'd taken my nose off. And his beak was big enough that he got way down both sides and pinched it hard. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're monopolizing the reptile stream. He wants to be. I'm supposed to make the same noise when he does the noises. Maybe you can get Pam to play with you. See. He wants to be the loudest though. Hey, Linda. Is that all you're going to do? Whatever that noise is. On there?
Hi there, Floyd.
The dogs heard you say hi there. See that? We should just do a video of you. That's it. Coro's got it down perfect. What does it mean, Coro? You need to get Coro on here to talk to him. Look at that. Pam doesn't talk much. I don't know why. Yeah.
Hello.
Can't get her to be quiet at night.
Good.
Poor old bro, you're late. You too sleepy to talk? We woke you up, or you were staring in the mirror, or both. He spends 90% of his out of cage time in that mirror. Yep. But you won't have anything to do with the parakeets. Nothing at all. He flies past them several times a day. Uh-oh. Fortunately, he doesn't do that when I'm in bed. I never know he's here.
He's making the paradise.
Yeah. It's crazy eyes. Sometimes he does that and it escalates and it makes me think one of the cats has him, but every time I check, he's fine. Yeah, he never wakes me up. I've had birds before that would wake me up. And even after I'm up, I feed the dogs and cats, and because I don't want the door open even through the garage. So I feed them and walk the dogs, and then I'm ready to let him out. And he never says, never know he's in here. And I come in and say, there he is, where's that boy? And then he starts wanting to come out, but he still doesn't make noise. $1 million. There's Anthony.
Anthony, hello.
I told them I was supposed to remind you, and I didn't think about it till today that I was supposed to do that. So we got plenty of time to do it. No worries.
He's really mad at you, Anthony. You
Gave
are
him-
just in so much trouble.
Oh my gosh, Cora won $1 million. I'm so glad we're just like that. Pretty amazing. Yeah, Anthony, Floyd gave you a good cussing when we first met. Hello. Hi there. No, say hello. Hello. Say hi, Pam. Where's Huawei? Don't see Huawei. Wonder where Huawei's at. Where is Huawei? This is first I've been on today, so I haven't seen anybody. I slept till 2 o'clock. It was wonderful. Yep. It was wonderful.
I almost took it because I took some vinegar, but I wanted to see if we were going to stream first before I did something.
Yeah. Huawei, where are you? He's been practicing talking in the mirror. Huawei? Or Floyd? He doesn't talk to himself. He just does this stuff. He doesn't talk. Sam Sitter didn't have a backup. I see. I see. He is a good talker, and he uses his words sometimes too. Talk for him. Don't just do parrot gibberish. When he gets into his Huawei language, that's what I call it, Huawei time. He says Huawei like 10 or 15 different ways. Yeah. He's a good boy. I think he just pooped. He did, but it missed me. So I have a legitimate reason, Pam, to keep toilet paper besides old cats and dogs. If I get that up. Yazzie, get away from it. Won't be any big deal. He's meowing. He did live with 2 cats. I need a bit. Yeah, I've got one. I just walked right in there and got him up. I have one. I've got 2 or 3 of them, actually. They're red hand towels, and I have used Dee Dee's little towel that she made for some of us. Her little aquarium room towels. I have used that in a pinch. But yeah, I just ran in there and got him. Didn't think about it. Yeah, you've got an African gray. That's a really smart bird too, isn't it? Going to get your beak trimmed and your claws trimmed. Look at this. Remember, he used to hate when I would put my finger there to get him to step up.
Yeah. But he's getting there. You're getting him.
Oh, he'll step up. He won't like it, but he'll step up. Let's see if he'll wrestle with me. This is how I do if I'm going to wrestle him. He's like, no, just rub my neck.
Aww.
They're too smart. Yeah, they are. Look at that. He's a good boy when he's not drinking. He has juice with me every morning, a sugar-free juice, don't we? That's how we start out the day while the coffee's dripping. He never bothers a plant, never bothers a cord. I'm barely smarter than the cat. I know, right? I think they have meetings and vote on things while I'm not here. Oh, look at that. Look at him. His colors on his wings are gorgeous, but he hardly ever opens them except to fly. You've got all the colors, don't you? Here, step up. No, he's like, no, look at him. Remember how afraid he used to be of me? Now I could twist his neck like a chicken. I could. I can't. Masters of this house, they got the system down. Yeah. They actually are here too, and the dogs think they're in charge, but they're not. All right, show him how you step up. Come on. He's pushing back with his head. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. You know what I want. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There he is. See what a good boy? Look at that. Took when I really started on it, took about 2 weeks, and he's gone. Went to the kitchen and got on the aquarium. Well, I'm thinking about going ahead and cutting this a little short so that we can eat.
Yeah, eating is always a good thing.
It is, and we're both hungry.
So see, I gotta like go through see what I got in my freezer. I think I have a lasagna in there, which sounds actually pretty good.
That does sound good. I wish my leftover pizza would taste good. Maybe if I warm it, it will. He's in there talking to himself. When are you?
Pizza's always good.
I know, but it wasn't good to start with. When I got it, it wasn't good. When do you stream, Pam? When can we see you?
I'm thinking I might do Sunday night again. We seem to get more people in on a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's good. I can come Sunday night if I'm invited. Hey, Stephen. Take care, Bob. Take care, all. Hey, Sarah. You take care, too. All right, so Sunday night, and then we'll have, as far as I know, Tennessee Fish Mafia Sunday evening. That's it. All right. Thanks, Pam.
You want me to... We got a guest this week?
Not confirmed, but I've asked, so I just haven't. He saw it, so we'll see. It's Father Fish, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I was in his stream earlier today, and usually I just have to call him on the phone. So, but we'll see. That's the plan anyway. Worm says, thank you all for being here. And she wants to see those new treats. All right. Thanks, Pam. And thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us and for behaving, because we did we have a mod or did we not have a mod? Yeah, Buddy's a mod, I think. I can't see who's blue over on this side. So thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Good night, guys.
Oh, and...